What's that in your hand, Chad?
It's what Orville left his sickbed to find and destroy, Coach. My birth certificate.
What, your birth certificate?
What's left of it anyway?
Me and Simone got to Orville's apartment just as he was setting fire to my birth certificate.
Is that why Orville left the hospital?
Looks that way.
Can you imagine the effort it took for Orville to drag himself out of his hospital bed, get dressed, walk all the way to his apartment just to find Chad's birth certificate so he could destroy it? That is what I call a man with a mission.
I can't believe he found that kind of energy.
Why would the old dude go to all that trouble on account of me, though?
I wonder what he was doing with your birth certificate in the first place.
You know, that's a good question, Coach. I mean, what is it about me that would make Orville want to find my birth certificate just to burn it?
Beats me.
Do you know, Dr. Russell?
I have no idea why Orville would try to burn your birth certificate, Chad. How could I know?
I don't know. Maybe he thought that's what you two were talking about just now. I mean, y'all seem pretty tight.
Well, we're not. I have no idea. I'm as much in the dark as you are.
And what's left of Chad's birth certificate raises more questions than answers.
Why?
All his vital information, his parents, where he was born, was all burned when Orville set fire to the birth certificate. Look at here. Even his birth name has been crossed out.
And Chad Harris written above it.
It's pretty impossible to make out what that name is. You know, someone went through a lot of trouble to keep your identity a secret. I wonder why.
Well, Orville knows why, and I intend to find out, no matter what it takes.
Oh, that had to have been the strangest New Year's Eve I've ever experienced. Wouldn't you agree, honey?
Yes, strange. Simone, come back here, young lady. We still haven't discussed about your being with Chad tonight.
I was helping him.
You were deliberately disobeying me. I have told you over and over again to stay away from him, but you just do not seem to want to listen. Obviously, Chad is having a very bad influence on you.
That's not fair.
Your behavior proves it, and it's one of the reasons why I didn't want you to have anything to do with him.
But, Mom...
No, this is not up for discussion, Simone. I was right to forbid you and Whitney from having anything to do with that boy. And if you disobey me again, the consequences are going to be severe.
Daddy.
Sweetheart, no. I agree with your mother 100%.
Well, I think you're both being unfair.
Well, that's just too bad.
May I go to bed now?
Well, don't we get a good night?
Good night.
I'm gonna go to bed too. Good night, Mom.
We love you, honey.
I love you too.
Night, sweetheart.